Francis,
Jason,
how you doing?
not bad.
Okay. So I don't know why that was the fucking sorry, guys. All right. Francis, if you could take a specific drug to get Steph Curry's jump shot, would you do it?
Yes.
Yes. Would you do heroin?
Am I getting Steph Curry's jump shot?
Potentially.
No.
No. All right. So the big news from Philadelphia is heroin bags were seized, but it wasn't just any kind of heroin bag. The heroin bags were labeled with Steph Curry's face on them. And that was the police chief who released the photo, thinking Steph Curry wouldn't be happy. He is this week's brand for heroin in Kensington, which is near Philadelphia. Cheese sandwich, I don't know what that has to do with anything. But in general, heroin bag is NBA star Steph Curry's image on it was seized by Pennsylvania authorities on Thursday, April 28th. Dozens were arrested in the trade. Dozens of heroin bags. So one, heroin's a terrible drug. Detrimental to everything. Obviously don't do heroin. But I find it amazing because when I first read this story, my immediate thought process was like Breaking Bad, even though that was methamphetamine. Like when it's that branding element, which you can see. Like, of course, like Steph Curry's become such a massively known figure that people buying heroin see his face on the bag and they go, "That shit must be hot."
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
You just know that there's some shady individuals out there that would be like, well, at least it wasn't LeBron's bag, because you know that shit would wear off in the final quarter. Or something like that. There's no doubt that would have emerged. Trying to make a light of a shady situation.
Right. No, of course. And supposedly or allegedly this happens regularly, at least according to a Reddit thread I was reading earlier today. This is the first time that any professional star's face, Magic Johnson's face, according to the thread, was at least used on heroin bags in the 80s.
Oh, it was?
And other drugs because his name, Magic, the nickname was perfect, I guess, for a drug to be named. So it's like, you want some of this magic right here? You want some of this? You want some of that? I put some magic in that coffee right there. You want it?
I could be interested.
Some unbelievable.
And it makes it
Drink that,
it makes
you'll
it
have some
more.
court vision.
It makes it more tempting, to be honest, because I know your coffee is your coffee gets the same reaction I do for Sunderland.
So now that you brought this up, this is your fault. Francis, how he makes his coffee in the morning, he takes the creamer, like the the French vanilla coffee mate, and he pours in 4 quarters. I'll find the shot, Jacory. Pours in 4 quarters of freaking.
He's trying to stay off your shot to keep you from finishing the story.
And it's disgusting, and it's not even coffee colored.
All right. Well, I won't be drinking your magic, I'll tell you that. But the one point I did want to make is that this is probably more prominent worldwide than we imagine. There'll probably
Do you think there's like Messi?
Yeah, there'll probably be Messi.
Heroin and Ronaldo meth? Do
you know, I'm maybe blanking, but I think I heard there was a story like this. Maybe like speed, like was a drug that was maybe the Gareth Bale. Like they name it based on the attributes and anything else.
Well, that makes sense.
Maybe steroids go as Akinfenwa.
Who's that?
The massive football player that was like just humongous. Remember I showed you?
We call those Barry Bonds here.
Oh, Barry Bonds. You do?
Yeah.
Is there not nicknames for like...
well, there's street names for every drug in the world. I mean, like first of all, weed has more nicknames than any, and it's not a drug, it's a plant, but more names than anything in the history of Earth. Like on the different coasts, there's different names for it. But here's to me which is the most shocking though, right? Heroin is such a messed up drug, right? And there's people who have absolutely awful addictions to it, and I feel for those people, whether they got themselves in the situation or not, whatever the circumstances were. But, right, that is the bottom line, is that. And like they have like this war on drugs in our country, yet we focus so much on the things that don't matter when we still have bags of heroin with Steph Curry's face circulating. Yeah,
the fact is that it probably this was only trending because Steph Curry's face on it. If it was
this doesn't make CBS News if it was just heroin bags
just
were
a
seized
heroin
in Philadelphia.
Bag seized, but no, it's Steph Curry's face makes
probably doesn't make news if Jahlil Okafor bags of heroin were sold in Philadelphia, because it's Steph, it gets sold.
Yeah.
Same as if it were LeBron or other star athlete in the world. But if you're not a star athlete, then guess what? Your heroin bags, they don't cut it. They're not MVP quality. All right, comment below. We've gone way too much.
Yeah, we've gone way too long about this.
Comment below with what you think about the heroin bags with Steph Curry's face on it. Like, favorite, subscribe to the video, @TYT Sports on Twitter, Francis_Maxwell, Francis Maxwell TRT, Francis Maxwell Post, Francis Maxwell Bowtie, Francis Maxwell Tie.
These are all actual valid Instagram posts, so make sure you go check them out.
Possible places to find Francis on Instagram. We'll see you over there.